What's going on, YouTube? Just stepped on some bubble wrap. I'm gonna just kind of recap. I did not obtain all of this year, but a good portion of it I did. And I want to touch on a couple things, so stay tuned. Pay attention to the video. Um, I'm announcing a giveaway, and I've got some prizes. So there's been a lot of changes made, a lot of cars rotated out on these little shelves here. I think I'm going to bite the bullet at some point in the next, hopefully, couple months and get a Carney case or two. I'll still keep these and I'll still use these, but the Carney case will be for the best of the best. Anyway, so this is Johnny Lightning, mostly a little bit of Auto World and a little bit of M2. I've really downsized the M2. I still have a lot of it, I just don't display it. Now, over here, I made a video looking for suggestions. And what I went ahead and did is I decided to put the majority of the Greenlight collection in jammers. So up here, I've started to get into Schuko a little bit, or not Schuko, but Kyosho. There is a Schuko, that 458 is a Schuko. But the Kyoshos are super nice cars. That is a Kyosho. That Skyline is a Kyosho. That Skyline is a Kyosho. The Bentley is insane cool. Let me see if I can get to the Bentley here. That car is totally cool. That Alfa Romeo is really cool too. That Countach is really cool. They make a really nice car. As does Tomica Limited Vintage, Skyline, and Datsun 510. So those are pretty cool. Got a lot of empty spots up here. But what I did is on this shelf, I took out all of the Greenlight, with the exception of Green Machines, and I put in kind of, well, I guess you'd call it like my top shelf stuff, with supers like the Bat, Porsche, Daytona, Cadillac. Got some RLC stuff, that Roadrunner, some pretty nice supers, I think, some JDM stuff, of course the Datsuns, Candy Striper, that Roadrunner Ultra Red. So that's kind of what I did with the case, but it's still going to have to be whittled down because there's just never enough room. So sorry if the camera's a little shaky. This shelf is just kind of, I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, so I'll put it here, shelf. And then down here is where I'm displaying the Greenlight that I am going to display, which is basically just my favorite castings. So Crown Vic is one of my favorite. I like the Fox Body Mustang, and I like the GTR quite a bit. And then the rest of it is just cars that wouldn't fit in jammers or cars that I liked. I really like the Ford Bronco too, so I've got those. And then down here is trucks and hitch and tows, which take up a lot of space to display loose. And then the Ferraris, most of these, the vast majority of all of these were added this year. Most of these were cracked on the channel. pretty fun collecting Ferraris, I think. And then here's some of the stuff on this side. The farm truck. I think they're going to bring that out again, as well as some other cars from that show. And I don't think they're going to be exclusive. I think they're going to be part of the Hollywood. I'm pretty sure Greenlight did get licensing for that. And then my favorite stuff, I found out these, I didn't think these Motor World Chase green machines were that rare. But according to ZA3, these are limited to only 50. So there's only 50 of each of those. So Vic, that Camaro I sent you is limited 1 out of 50. Lamar, that Shelby, there's only 50 of those made, so I didn't realize that, so that's pretty sweet. And then my favorite part of the whole case is right here with the green machine. These are the loose ones that I have. And then a few of the Ultra Reds. I've only got 5 of them. But that Roadrunner and the Cadillacs are really the only ones that I feel like I had to have. But I do enjoy Greenlight. It's my favorite thing to collect. The green machines are my favorite cars to collect. Some of them are really tough to find. They range in availability from about 50 pieces to 250 pieces. I think most of what I have is around 150. Some are more, some are less. It just depends. The Hollywood cars seem to be a lot higher produced because they make about twice as many Hollywood cars as they do anything else. So let's see if this looks any better. Anyways, so I wanted to show that, and I wanted to just say thank you for supporting the channel this year. I think I started making videos in May, and I'm around 450 subscribers, so I'm coming up to that 500 number, which for that, going to have a giveaway. But this time, I'm not going to have a first, second, third. I think I'm going to do a winner take all. I might do a second place, just so that there's 2 winners. I know there's probably going to be a lot more people entering this one. This is what I have so far. I'll add to it a little bit, but this is what I'm going to be giving away so far. Being a loose collector and a channel that promotes cracking diecast, I figured I had to throw in some loose pieces. I apologize, the light's not that great. But this is a Johnny Lightning time machine. It is loose mint, metal on metal with rubber tires. So that'll be one of the prizes. A chase car here, another loose. This is a Johnny Lightning Chevy Corvette, White Lightning. I'm going to give away a very rare, very hard to come by factory custom Nissan Skyline. This is a Zamac finish, so it's unpainted and it is unspun. So just to show you that unspun, you can switch out and put whatever wheels on it that you want. If you have Real Riders you want to use, you can do that. I'm going to include 3 sets of wheels, these being one set. These ones are a little bit worn, but I'm also going to include a set of these and a set of these, and those wheels are not worn out at all. They're pretty much unused. So that Skyline is a pretty awesome piece. Those have been selling anywhere from like 30 all the way up to about 100 on eBay. There used to be quite a few of those on eBay, but the last time I checked there were barely any, so I think the market has pretty much dried up on those, it seems like. There will be a Green Machine Clueless Jeep Wrangler from Hollywood Series 12. There's going to be this one has a blister issue here, so hopefully whoever wins this will make a video and crack it open. This is a Supernatural 67 Impala Green Machine. This one does have the gold dust on it. It's not from the Hollywood series. It's some kind of promotional release, I think. I'm not exactly sure. It might be like a best of Hollywood or something like that. I'm going to throw in this Maisto Design Exotics Lamborghini Aventador. And I'm going to be giving away this M2 Chase. It is the Tiki Cadillac. The box is missing, but the car is in mint condition. It's actually a really nice looking car. It's a really cool green color with all gold trim. I'm not sure what it's limited to.
I'm not sure I understand.
Yeah. Not sure what it's limited to, but I know some of you M2 guys probably know more about it than I do. I really just don't collect M2. So I got this at, basically I'll just tell you what I paid. I paid $10 for it. So I got it as steal over price, so whoever wins will be getting that. I might add a few pieces. I have an M2 Ford Econoline model kit that I'll throw in. And we'll see how long it takes to get to 500. But there's a possibility I might be adding some other stuff. So, again, I just wanted to say thank you for supporting the channel. I'm 8 months in. I've got about 450 subscribers. I've made over 200 videos. I've got quite a few views. It's funny, when you first start, you post a video, you're happy if it gets 30 or 40 views. And then before you know it, your videos start getting 100 views. And then once you get to about, well, where I'm at, 400 subscribers, pretty much every video will get 300 or more views. So I do appreciate the support. I love the hobby. I have a lot of fun with it. And this is just a way to give back a little bit. So thanks again. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you guys want to do a winner take all, or if you want a second place. If you do want a second place, I can tell you it's not going to be much, the second place. The vast majority of what I give away is going to go to the first place winner. And it'll be like last time. It'll just be a raffle. I can either do a live, well, it won't be live, but I can either do a name draw, or I can do random.org. I've heard that random.org can be programmed to pick whatever number you want. So, but I will do it in such a way that I'll do it exactly how I did it last time, because I'll randomize the list right before I select the winner. That way, if it is, even if it is pre-programmed, it won't matter, because we don't know what name will have what number. So that's it, and hopefully I'll get a few more cool things to add to this pile. And thank you again for supporting the channel. Check me out on Instagram, HeavyMetal164, and I will holler at the next video.